You've probably seen the claims, accounts taken over remotely with no password, no code, no phone number, no email. Sounds impossible, right? But what if the real hack isn't what you think it is, and the methods people talk about aren't even technical at all? Stay until the end, because the fourth method is the one almost nobody understands, yet it's the one that keeps showing up in real-world cases. And before we go deeper, I want to know, do you think accounts get compromised more because of technology or human behavior? Drop your answer in the comments right now. This video is strictly for educational purposes only. We do not advise or encourage anyone to use any information to invade someone's privacy or access accounts without permission. The goal here is awareness, so you understand how these things are talked about and can protect yourself. And don't forget, if you need more resources or help, check the pinned comment or the video description for details. Let's break down the first way people claim remote Instagram hacking works without direct access social engineering illusions. This isn't about breaking into a system, it's about convincing someone to open the door for you. In many cases, what looks like a no-password hack is actually someone being manipulated into revealing something small that leads to something bigger. It might not even look suspicious in the moment. The reason this method is so powerful is because it targets trust, not security systems. Ask yourself, how many times have you clicked something without double-checking? Be honest in the comments. Now here's where it gets interesting. Method number 2 revolves around session persistence myths. You might hear people say they can bypass login entirely or stay connected remotely forever, but what's really happening is often misunderstood. Sessions, those invisible connections that keep you logged in, can sometimes be reused or exploited under certain conditions. But here's the catch. It's rarely as simple as people make it sound. Most of the time, these claims are exaggerated, repackaged, or completely fabricated to attract attention. Still, the idea itself keeps people hooked because it feels like a shortcut, and shortcuts always get clicks. If you're finding this breakdown interesting so far, hit that like button. It tells me you want more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed to Point Access Hacking yet, now's the time. We go deep into the psychology and perception behind digital security topics that most channels won't even touch. Moving on to method number 3, third-party access confusion. This is where things get blurred. People connect apps, services, or platforms to their accounts all the time. Over time, these connections stack up. Now imagine someone claiming they can hack without a password. What they might actually be referring to is leveraging existing access points that were already granted. Again, not as dramatic as it sounds, but definitely something that raises questions. How often do you review what has access to your accounts? Let me know below, yes or no. And now, the fourth method, the one that keeps people watching until the end, perception-based hacking narratives. This is where the entire concept flips. Sometimes the idea of hacking isn't about accessing an account at all, it's about making it look like access has been gained. Screenshots, fake dashboards, staged demonstrations, these create a powerful illusion. To the average viewer, it looks real. And once that belief is established, everything else becomes easier to sell, promote, or convince. This is why so many no-password hacks circulate online. They rely on perception, not proof. Think about it. If something looks convincing enough, most people won't question it. That's the real strategy behind a lot of what you see online. Not technical mastery, but psychological influence. And that's what makes this topic so fascinating. Quick pause. If you've made it this far, comment the word access, so I know you're still with me. And share this video with someone who thinks hacking is always about code. Because as you're seeing, it's often much more than that. So, what's the takeaway here? The idea of remotely hacking an Instagram account without any credentials sounds powerful, but in reality, most of these methods rely on misunderstanding, exaggeration, or manipulation. The real hack is attention, keeping people curious, engaged, and slightly uncertain about what's possible. And that's exactly why videos like this work. You came in expecting one thing, and now you're seeing a completely different perspective. If you want more content that breaks down these concepts and keeps you ahead of the curve, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't forget to check the pinned comment for more. Now I'll leave you with one final question. What do you think is more dangerous? Actual hacking, or the belief that something can be hacked when it really can't? Let me know below.